Oh my God, it's Richard's Digest.
Richard's Digest.
What would have happened if George Michael had have turned a different corner? There's a lot of prostitution where I live. Well, not so much prostitution, but advertising of prostitution where I live. They put flyers on car windscreens and on trees and on lampposts and stuff. And it's like a war out there now. It's like a price war and they're getting cheaper and cheaper. And I found this one the other day, about a month or so ago, and I had it enlarged. This is for Jennifer Sexy Time, right? And she's €10 for an hour. €10 for an hour of Jennifer Sexy Time's time. And not only that, it says here, copa gratis. In English that means she'll bring you a free drink, a spirit drink like a whiskey or a vodka or something like that. €10 an hour and a free drink. This is her. This is what she looks like. She has some kind of physical deformity where her breasts are actually heart-shaped. But €10 an hour and a free drink. Me and Jennifer now have an appointment every Tuesday afternoon. Oh no! Don't get me wrong. It's not a sexual arrangement. We don't have sex or anything like that. It's just that at €10 an hour, she's actually cheaper than the Romanian girl who used to do my ironing for me. So Jennifer does my ironing at €10 an hour. Best thing is though, while she's doing that, she gives me a gin and tonic. Just bought a bed from IKEA. Had it delivered. Thought I'm going to put it up myself. Put it up myself. It's a beautiful bookshelf. I saw a really good film the other day, an adaptation of a book. It's called 50 Shades of Dorian Gray. It's about a man who walks around permanently aroused, but back at home in his basement he's got a Polaroid of his flaccid cock. Hey! Pete Townsend! Where's the fucking book? I don't like places that just have stairs. Don't have an elevator or an escalator. Don't like those places because ultimately at some point you have to go up the stairs. This may astound a lot of you, but I'm not the most active of people. I was even inactive as a baby, so much so that my parents used to use me as a doorstop. So places with stairs don't interest me. And that got me thinking about, when I die, what's going to happen then? Because I've done a lot of research into this, right? A lot of extensive research. I didn't just use Wikipedia, I was on Yahoo Answers as well. And it turns out, it's a stairway to heaven. Not an elevator to heaven, or an escalator to heaven, or even one of those automatic floors that they have in airports and whatnot. It's a stairway to heaven. And that got me thinking even more. You know, it's like, I don't want to spend eternity in an establishment that is so prejudiced about who it allows in its club that it doesn't even have disabled access. So when it comes to my time, I want to say, fuck you, St. Peter, up yours, God, and I'm going to hitch a ride on the back of a Hell's Angels wheelchair on the highway to hell. Who's with me? You'll never guess who I bumped into the other day in the fruit shop. Never guess. Yoko Ono? Nah. Prince? Nah. Liza Minnelli? Nah. Frozen yogurts? Nah. Julia Roberts? Nah. Curly Whirly? Nah. Biggie Smalls? Nah. Margaret Thatcher? Nah. David Beckham? Nah. A packet of Woodbines? Nah. Prince Philip? Nah. I don't know, your cousin Gregorio? You'll never guess, I'll just tell you. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs bumped into him in the fruit shop. I knew it was him straight away because he was buying Granny Smiths. But anyway, got talking to him, faked his own death. Faked his own death, gave himself plastic surgery to change his face, change his identity, his name is now Escobar trabajo. Escobar trabajo. Funniest thing about the whole encounter was that he uses an Android phone. I'm in my 40s now, and your body changes in ways that you don't expect when you hit 40. Like, for example, I used to wake up in the morning, get out of bed, go to the kitchen, squeeze some fresh orange juice, toast a couple of bagels, put a pot of coffee on, have a lovely breakfast. Like everybody does. But now that I'm in my 40s, first thing I do when I wake up is I have a piss. But it's one of those long, really satisfying pisses that you enjoy, you know? And I do really enjoy it. My girlfriend not so much, because she is still usually in bed next to me while I'm doing it too. Also in your 40s, you have to look after your body medically. For example, you have to have yourself checked out much more regularly than you ever did with prostate. So I had to go and have a prostate exam done, and I was terrified because all of my friends always told me how horrendous it is to have a prostate exam. So I went and I had my prostate exam from my GP, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it, so much so that I booked in another one, and I enjoyed that too. So I booked in another one, and I loved that one just as much. So I booked in another one, and then my GP said, "Whoa, slow down, Richard. It's good that you err on the side of caution about these kind of things, but a prostate exam once a week is just far too often." So that forced me to go private, which is something I never ever wanted to do. But I've gone private to have my prostate exams done. And I have one done now every Thursday afternoon. And the best thing about this arrangement that I have is, while I'm having my prostate examined, she gives me a gin and tonic.